Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we have my Alltrue box. It's summer Alltrue. Yay! Let's get into it and check it out. I'm just going to start all of these unboxings now saying, you know what, I have a million Calls Box Alltrue unboxings in the past that explain all of my feels toward Alltrue. I get it now because I am still carrying credit. I think we got to be nearing the end of that. So when it ends, I end. I know a lot of you guys watch the Alltrue, but I can't imagine any of you guys wants me to actually support them with my money. The fact that I'm using the credit and making them send me product for free, we're all good with. We don't give them money, right? Let me know. I mean, if I'm wrong and you guys want to keep seeing it, let me know and I will absolutely do it because it does get good views, but we're not doing it for them. We're doing it for us. So just let me know where we stand with that because I would think we have to be coming near the end of the free ride. Alltrue is not a box I will recommend. I will not put links down below for them. You are an adult. I cannot stop you from ordering it. If after seeing it, you do decide to order it, I would suggest doing month or season over season. Don't pay for a year in advance. Too many people lost a whole lot of money by doing that. So I would say season over season. I'm sure that there are creators out there that have coupons where you can find a coupon code to get some money off your first box. I don't have that. I could easy peasy put a code up, but I'm just not comfortable with it. I would not like it at all if even one of you signed up through me and then it happened again. The first time we were all caught off guard. I mean, I couldn't have seen it coming. But now nobody would have the ability to say that, because we all see it coming again. I don't think it's a matter of if, but when. But anyway, all of that to say, I'm going to show you the Alltrue box. This is the summer box. I made all of these choices. I think it is a $74.99 box now, which is a pricey box. What used to be their claim to fame is they worked with businesses that did great things for the community or women-owned businesses, that kind of thing. But then unfortunately, when that's your credo and then you go and claim bankruptcy and do grave harm to the people you were supposed to be uplifting, I think it takes away all your credibility. So anyway, I'm feeling a little bitter today. I don't know why. Maybe I should have put this off till tomorrow. Let's see what I've got. It could be good things. I don't remember. But if it is, it just happens to be. And it's still probably not worth the risk. But like I said, just do it for a season if you decide to do that. That's what I would recommend. Open it up. It has a paper on top. And then that is what it looks like. I see our book down under there. Put my glasses on. All right, we have Want to send your friend a free box? I do not. Then we have the Alltrue pamphlet. This generally tells us what all of the choices were and what we chose. This one seems much smaller this time, but it still does that. This is this one thing that they do that I hate that Fabfitfun went away from, is I love that they give us all of the information on the choices we could have made, the choices we made, you guys. It makes it easier for me to show you guys. So maybe it's selfish that I feel that way. Okay, I have no idea what choices I made. I had choice on this because I am an annual member with credit, but an annual member, so I got to make choice. I think if you're a seasonal member, you have no choice. I don't keep completely up to date on Alltrue, but I think that is true. And so you would just get one of these things that I'm getting ready to tell you about in each choice, because don't do annual. First, you could have chosen a Reef is the brand. Blue Water Beach Tote in black. That is what that looked like. Then there was a towel, and it is from Sea Folly. And then this looks like a trinket box. Lunaire's Luxury, oh, snack bowl. So I couldn't see down in it, but that is a bowl, snack bowl. Then you could have chosen a Cuccio Somatology set. This is what I chose. This is an Aloha tote, and it is from Golden Sun. Or you could have chosen an Alltrue cheese board that looks like a little heart and has some knives with it. Or the Alltrue, yeah, Alltrue set of 4 ceramic ramekins. That's kind of cute. I don't hate that, but I didn't want to do the Alltrue brand. So I feel like a petulant child today. So I chose the Aloha tote because, as I said last time, I chose a tote in one of the boxes when I didn't know what else to choose. I have discovered that these are fantastic to have around for gifts. Gift bags have gotten so expensive anyway, And if I just pick them when they're in my boxes and I'm putting together a gift for a girlfriend, it is a great thing to chuck, or my mom or my daughter, whoever I think would use it. It's a great item to use as a gift bag, and then you're not just using paper, you're giving them an actual product. So when you take it out, this is what it looks like. Oh, it's like a weekender bag. This one's got a lot going on. It says Aloha. This says, Golden Sun was born from the dream of rising sun, palm trees in California, the tropical islands of Bali, and pink sands of the Bahamas. So it has a square bottom, must be a weekender. This bottom looks like it unzips. It's got a black spot on it of something. So you can open the bottom up. Oh, and look, it has a netting, and this also unzips. So a place to keep shoes or tech, whatever you would want. I wouldn't think you'd want your tech on the bottom now that I've said that and heard it. So this is a nice bottom section. You can put your shoes and then your socks in that zipper part. Have a little, I don't know if you guys can see it, a little black spot of some sort on mine. It has a front pocket. Oh, leatherette handles that you can use that way. I suspect there's going to be a shoulder strap in here. Yep, in white. Nice little shoulder strap. And when you open it up, there are no pockets. It's just nice and beige. So this is just a nice weekender. It would hold an absolute lot. Wish I had somewhere to go that I need to say aloha, because that's super cute. I will tuck it back in that bag and await the need of it. I have bridal showers and baby showers and all kinds of stuff going on this summer, so I might be able to make this work. And they say that had a $78 value, so if you believe that, it paid for the cost of your box. Next out, we have the Kalara woven knot handbag. We have the Listen marbled headphones, Bluetooth headphones. Yeah, you're not even gonna believe this. You're gonna think I've lost my mind. Then we have the Lasting Smiles Ceramide Food Safe Scissors. That's what I chose. They have a $25 value. My choice. I could have chosen something with a greater value. Then we have the Diff Eyewear Grace Matte Black Gray Mirror Sunglasses. I think that these were gone when I made my choice, which is why I don't own those sunglasses. And then there was the Sea and Grass Pink Sands candle. Very pretty, but you guys know I have the candles that I love come here constantly, so I skipped that. And those were the choices in customization too. I say this every time. Every single subscription box is guilty of it at one time or another. Inflating costs or finding things with inflated costs. They didn't, in theory, put a price on this. Whoever made it did. Holding them upside down the whole time. Lasting Smiles, which is an odd name for a kitchen thing, but you can tell that they're ceramic. I'm going to leave them in here because you guys know what scissors do. And it says, upgrade your kitchen tools with ceramic food-grade kitchen scissors designed for effortless food prep with precision, safety, and sustainability in mind. Featuring 100% zirconium oxide blades, these chemically inert scissors stay sharper longer, never rust, and won't transfer flavors or odors. It says they're ceramic blades. Dishwasher safe. Use it to cut deli meats. Yeah, anyway, we'll let that go. I can't complain about everything. They are, and it says they are lime green. So this was my choice in customization number 2. Customization number 3. I don't see anything in here that could be what I chose. You know what? I'm sure, let me go iPad. Mr. iPad knows everything. I'm sure I screen capped all of my choices. Perfect. I absolutely screen capped it. In choice 1, I selected the tote. In choice 2, I selected the scissors. In choice 3, oh, I might have those. Hang tight. They could be under something. They're tiny. Yep, I got it. Kenneth J. Lane CZ studs. So you could have chosen the Kenneth J. Lane CZ studs. They have a $60 value. That's what I'm going to show you in a second. You could have chosen an Etika star necklace, a Daily Concepts body towel wrap, a My Tagalongs quilted jewelry case, which I already own. I won't go to the mattresses that I own it through Alltrue, but I probably do. The Tease Glow and Grow Hair and Nail Support Blend. And that's it. So don't look at this last one. Those were your choices in customization 3. I have those pretty earrings. they might be lovely, and I'm very happy about that. Remember when Kenneth J. Lane was only, you might not be old enough for this, when he was only on QVC, that really, I mean, he was big. He had a expensive line also, but then when he started doing more costumey stuff, he was all over QVC. These are just little diamond looking studs. They are in silver. These are the biggest. That is the biggest earring back I have ever seen. I mean, it is, that got big. That's like as big as my forefinger nail. She's huge. I will put them on. I don't have any jewelry on. I think I came out here excited to make a video and just jumped right into it. But they're CZ and they are Kenneth J. Lane. And I mean, of all of my choices, I like earrings. And sometimes when I pull my hair up, I like just to have a little stud so that it's, sometimes I like to have a really big bobble bar. But those are sweet. They're just nice little, it's a natural looking size. Not something that somebody would necessarily immediately question. So they're pretty. It does not tell us. I was looking to see if it talked about its carat weight. I understand that it's not, but I thought they would just make one up. Customization 4, you could have chosen a Lasting Smiles Majestic Mountains 100-piece puzzle. So the people that I got my scissors from, they also do puzzles. So this is probably like an Alibaba type situation if I were guessing. You could have chosen a Foreo Sonic Face Cleanser with a $42 value, an Alltrue striped apron, a Fable and Mane scalp cooling mud mask, a Small Hours Everything lidded glass canister. Small Hours is also Alltrue. A Small Hours Everything Small Hours Everything lidded glass canisters in different colors. I chose a Small Hours Everything cleaning, wait, is this right? This says Everyday Cleaning Kit storage canister. Apparently I chose one of the canisters. I mean, that does kind of sound like me. It's not like me to pass up on a good kitchen choice. So they're right. It is a storage canister from Small Hours. I don't hate it. I love canisters. Oh, okay. So it's just, looks like a lot like it should be a candle. So it's just the glass part of a candle. This is just silicone. It just fits down on it. So you couldn't put, I mean, it's not firm. So I wouldn't put anything that could go stale. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'll put in it because this is just, I mean, it's just easy peasy off and on. It's not secure. So let me know. What do you guys think I should put in it? Could put Q-tips on. I could just disregard it, this, and I could put my Q-tips in it. I have my Q-tips in something now, but, or with the lid, cotton balls. Can you think of something in the kitchen I could do with it that it doesn't matter that the top doesn't seal well? Let me know all of your great ideas below. I need some ideas. The bottom has kind of got a in and then a slant to it. I kind of like the way that looks. And I do like that it's frosted, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it since the lid's not tight. Customization 5, you could have chosen the Shakai Very Clean Mango Hand Cream, Korres Greek Yogurt Foaming Cleanser, the Beauty Crop Espresso Your Love Eyeshadow Palette, the Our Lavender Company Lavender Essential Oil Rollerball, which I have had personally, the Alltrue Gardening Tool, and the Alltrue Mindfulness Bundle. So you guys know my theory, if you've watched any of these videos in the past, is that I don't know how much the new people at Alltrue are buying and how much they're still relying on old stock. We have not seen a lot of new items. I will yield. This box does seem to have a few items in it that I personally don't remember seeing before. That doesn't mean that they weren't there, but I haven't noticed them. So yay, maybe some of the stuff is going to be new. But until we know for sure that it is, I am too hesitant to choose anything consumable, makeup, skincare, anything like that, because my fear is that it's been around since 2021 or whenever it was that they originally went bankrupt, and that's been a lot of years now. I mean, we're like, it was 2021, right? We're like 4 years in, and this is the first box that I have felt like it had new stuff in it. They relied on that free, I know, it's the bankruptcy laws. The laws are broken. Anyway, those were the choices in customization 5. I don't even know what I was thinking the day. don't even know what to say about this. I think that I thought maybe something about it would be special because it's a subscription box. It's the shovel. They called it a gardening tool. They said it has a $16 value. I would bet you $500, it's not a real bet, that I could go to the dollar store right now and pick one of these up. Oh, not for a dollar, for $1.25, because you know, they're high rolling now at the dollar store. Here's something you'll really dig. The garden trowel is the perfect pair for your urban gardening, weeding the yard, or excavating buried treasure. I can't begin to express to you how cheap this feels. This entire thing probably weighs 2 ounces. It is so, I'm saying it, are you ready? It is such a piece of crap. It's such a piece of crap. They should be embarrassed. I would say that regardless of which box I took this out of, having nothing to do with my predetermined feelings about Alltrue. This is junk. That is the hill on which I will die. Let's get into customization 6. I made the choice. You're right. I made the choice. And I get to see it or touch it really before I made the choice. But next, choice number 6. You had 3 choices basically that were the same but different. They were all Alltrue X Birchbox. And they are little silicone bags that have goodies in them. And you could have chosen the on-the-go beauty kit, which is Masktastic, the on-the-go kit that is Glow Getter, or the on-the-glow kit that is Good Hair Day. Go ahead. Talks amongst yourselves. Which one do you think I chose? Yeah, I chose the Hair Day. And the funny thing is, they couldn't even get it all in the bag. So first of all, we got this nice silicone bag. I don't hate that. I use silicone bags. This is what I try and use instead of Ziplocs. So this is probably my favorite part, that I have a nice new little silicone bag. You can toss whatever you want, chuck it in the fridge. I'll give it a really good washy wash, but mine are all pretty colors, but this is fine. I like this. So silicone bag, yay. And then I got a tiny little wood brush, which I think I might take out and put in the center console of my truck, just to have a little brushy brush out there. This seems like a nice little size for it. Nothing special, just a wooden brush. We got the Lucetta Biotin and Collagen Hair Mask. And the Wander Beauty found its way in here. Good for them. The all-inclusive shampoo with, shampoo and body wash. So the theory of kind of like the philosophy, use this on your body wherever you want to clean yourself. Smells kind of like eucalyptus and menthol to me, if I was picking. That was choice 6. You got both of these, the brush and the silicone bag. I mean, the tie-in with the silicone bag is, in theory, they all fit in there, but they don't. That was choice 6. That is my Alltrue box for summer. Oh, earrings. So it was the nice little hair kit, the earrings, the jar with lid, the scissors, and the Aloha tote. So let's talk about all of this down below in the commentos, and let me know what you guys think. Earrings, did I say the earrings? I think I said the earrings. My mom always said if I have anything nice to say, I shouldn't say anything at all. I feel like this is probably a really good place for me to walk away from this video, because some of it, positives. Oh, what they say, do a criticism sandwich. Positive. This was all mostly new to me. Mostly. I love that maybe they're going out there and purchasing things and not relying on all of the goods that they got from the people they ripped off. I heard the end of that. It sounded less positive at the end. Okay, fine. Negative. don't love it. Granted, I made the choices, but you heard what my other choices are. So that's my meat, and then another positive. Another positive. When did I do, hold on, when did I do my choice? Did it come quickly? I don't think it came quickly. May 6th. Okay. Another positive. It came in a fairly timely fashion. I made my selections on May 6th, and I probably did it on the first day, and they keep it open for like a week. So let's say it closed on the 13th. It came in less than a month. Positive sandwich. Well, almost. Okay, I'm gonna go on that note since it was a positive note. And I will just say, if you have any interest in Alltrue, I'm happy to talk to you about it, but I'm gonna sound like this. I'm gonna say, try Goldie Boxed, try Fabfitfun. Beachly is owned, the company Retention Brands that bought Alltrue also bought Beachly. There was word out there for a while that Beachly bought Alltrue. It happened in the reverse of that, and it's Retention Brands. They buy companies that are, they bought Birchbox because Birchbox was going under, which is why that of the Alltrue Birchbox tie-in with Customization 6. So that's the only 3 that I know so far that they still own, because those companies were going out of business. They bought Alltrue, Beachly, and Birchbox. Then they used to own, they bought Loot Crate when Loot Crate was going out of business, but I don't think Loot Crate made it, so I think that one is gone. So you see the theme. Not that there's anything wrong with that, except for there's something wrong with it. Company going out of business, taking advantage of so many people. Not just the vendors, but so many people. So many people lost full years or multiple box seasons of their money for boxes they paid for and never got. Anyway, I think we've beat this dead horse. So I keep telling myself that when we do the video, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But here's the thing. I can't not talk about it if I show the box, because I don't want somebody who's new to YouTube or new to subscription boxes to not know the story. I don't want them to tune into, oh look, Catherine McCarty is showing Alltrue, and then be like, oh, that looks fairly decent, which nobody would ever say after this month. That looks pretty decent. I'm gonna sign up. No, I can't have that on my conscience. So I always have to say the story to some extent. Okay, we can be done now. Let's end on a positive. Guess what? This is the positive we'll end on. You know, we're just a couple weeks away. Brace yourselves. We're just a couple weeks away from Fabfitfun fall spoilers. That is the positive on which we will end. Isn't that awesome? Fall is one of my favorites. So I am very excited about that. I will see you again very soon with new videos, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Take care out there. If you are new to the channel, I hope you will consider subscribing, and I will see you all again really soon. Take care, guys. I'm gonna go play with my shovel.